Hey guys, welcome to the video here. Starting our first video here, doing restorations and cool things with motors and pretty much everything. Our first video, we're going to be restoring this old vintage California Goped Sport. It has the original Zenoa G23cc engine on it, original paint, bars, everything. The only thing that's not original is the wheels. I believe it's the Mach 12 wheels, which I really like. Hopefully we can keep them. But in the video today, you'll basically just see us taking this thing from barn find condition into showroom or garage room condition where you'd like to show your friends and kind of brag about the thing without spending too much money on it. Alrighty guys, let's get to the video. Alrighty, so we started taking apart this Goped here. We got the deck and the tank off, and we've got our first real look underneath the thing here. It's not looking too pretty. Everything on here is rusted. Rusted. Underneath the deck here, it's just super greasy. I think we're missing a stud here for the gas tank. Noticed the fuel lines were running through this fender, which I don't think is supposed to be. As you see, the line's all kinked. That won't work. Alrighty, so we got it all taken apart here. That was kind of a nightmare. We had engine bolts that were stripped and all kinds of fun stuff in there. Here's our little Zenoa. Pretty neat. Took the cover off because we're going to paint it. Everything in here looks fine. I was trying to see what carburetor was on here, if it was already that Warble or not, or however you say that. Got the brakes here. Oh, the axles. Where is that? Look at this rear axle. There is system mad going on. It's OEM axle, but they have it double nutted here. A broken wing nut, and the threads, like right about here, are non-existent. So I was riding around. One last look at her before she starts getting prepped for paint. There she is. All of her glory. Untouched. Alright, here we go. Time lapse. fancy tools here. Got all the hardware over here in this fancy guy. If I can turn it. There we are. I'll let those soak in there. It's time. Let's check on our hardware. It's been longer than 30 minutes. It's been like an hour. So let's check on it here. Come on. Let it drain into there. Looks cleaner. I still see rust everywhere. We'll hit it with a wire wheel. Not too shabby. We'll give these a brush and the parts cleaner and show you how they turn out. Alright, we actually cleaned up the hardware better than I expected to, actually. The rust color is still there, but I mean, everything's clean. I got the top of the deck bolts because they were like really brown. So that will look way better putting it on. I'm gonna sand the top of the deck and stain it, so it should look nice. We're gonna reuse everything we have here that we took off of the thing in this video, and we're gonna reinstall the scooter, basically all cleaned and painted. And then the next video will actually be buying replacement parts and upgrading it. I want to do that carb and the pipe. So at the end of this video, you'll see a complete scooter, but not done for us. We're gonna still be adding some goodies to it. Wheels are clean. These things look amazing. It is crazy how much bigger this front wheel is than the rear one. You can tell how flat that is. Look at the roundness on that one. So we should actually be perfectly fine just running this in the rear and that on the front for now until we go placing orders on parts. Alrighty guys, got everything painted, engine covers as well, and installed. Looks pretty cool. I ordered an Amazon carburetor with a velocity stack and a blue filter, so I went ahead and ordered a billet blue pool starter to match it, and both of those should be here tomorrow. The frame looks really good. Right now I'm headed over to the hardware store. We're gonna get some wood stain, and I'm gonna try to sand this while leaving that Goped grip tape on there, and then staining it and seeing how it turns out. And then I'm gonna get a replacement axle bolt, front and rear, and one motor mount screw because one was stripped out. And then I'll come home and stain that deck and put it all together, and then you guys should have a little video of it as a complete roller, all complete. And then the real money is spent on a pipe, billet wheels, billet deck, and we'll see what else. Alrighty, so we've got all of our hardware here. Rear axle bolt with a wing nut and a nut just in case. Front axle bolt with a nut. And then in here is those little screws are motor mounts and like for the engine covers and whatnot. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace all of the screws that are in the engine with these shiny ones and replace all the motor mounts with some Loctite on these guys, and that should be good. Also got some wood stain. We're gonna stain the deck right now. Here's a good before of it. I'll add a picture of before and an after, but we'll put you on a time lapse here and go ahead and stain this deck. I have no idea what to expect when I'm doing this, but we'll find out, I guess. Can't be any worse than it is now. Or I mean, I guess it could. It came with this old thing on the wall. So, could be worse. But not good or perfect. Threw some clear coat on it, letting it dry now, just to get that shine that you're seeing now. I'm thinking once it's on there, it should look pretty decent. Enough for me to actually install it and not have to wait to buy the aluminum one. Now we're gonna go ahead and install everything onto this. Tires, wheels, motor, tire and wheels. I just did the same thing. We're not doing that until the next video when we have to put some tires on some wheels. But yeah, got this rad tape because the Goped came with like a monster Gatorade bottle as a gas tank before. That didn't really work. I also have to fix that stud over here, and I'm thinking about just cutting the other two off, drilling holes through where they are, and running a bolt and nut system with like washers that I paint black or something and make it look nice. We'll figure something out. We'll make it look good. So here she is. I totally forgot to move that camera over in that last time lapse and putting the rear tire on. But that's all you guys missed in the time lapse, was me putting that rear tire on. Got the new hardware in. Looks great. Thinking when I get the pipe, because this covers the muffler, I want to keep this covered, so I'll just cut it right here where all those vents are. It'll just be a clean cut and the banana pipe will come out. Alrighty, I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like without the deck on it. Flip it around this way. This thing is bent. Gotta fix that. Just pull it up in my hand or something. I think I might have done that. It was upside down. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna go ahead and end the video here. In the next video you'll see next week, hopefully, us putting on the carb, and we're gonna have the banana pipe for it, and then a bigger spindle for top speed, and we're gonna throw the carb on it, but we're gonna leave this spindle and this exhaust on it and get it running and do a before top speed, and then we're gonna throw that spindle and pipe on it and do it after top speed and get a good video for you guys, and then probably take it for a cruise around the town here of Havasu, go by the London Bridge and all that. Do some cool things on it. Finishing touches here so far for the paint wise and looks. I added this little sticker on the pull start, and then this sticker here on the rear fender. Just on the two spots where the paint was kind of ugly and had some ridges and whatnot. And then on the next video also we'll get that gas tank mounted and fixed. I'm really shot if I should use this rad tank, the bigger one, 1.5 liter, or I really love the shape of the OEM Goped tank. Like, I think I'm just gonna run that, get a billet aluminum cap and a cool tank cover to match the carburetor filter I got for it, that's blue. So I think this is the option. I'll clean it up, obviously. And it's original. Can't beat that. Alrighty guys, we'll see you on the next video.